Hey everyone, Edgey Berserker back with Xenogears. Okay, insert disc 2 and let's keep going. I don't have that accursed Miang fight anymore. My computer seems to be up and running. I think we're ready to record the next part. Okay. Well, while we're here, we might as well equip She-10 just in case. You never know, right? Actually, I think he should be pro. Golden Vest, still better. Okay, King's Helm. We'll give him a powering. Okay, perfect. Anyways, let's continue. Yeah, start. God, the interplanetary invasion weapon Deuce had awakened its arc. Merkava was activated. Deuce began to absorb, one after the other, the mutated people destined to be its parts, while the non-mutated would eventually only become a threat to it, to exterminate us from our civilization. It set us into action. The planet's surface was devastated by Merkava and the weapons born out of it, called the Seraph Angels. While pursuing the newly awakened Deuce, we chanced upon Faye, whose whereabouts had hither been lost, along with his gear Weltel, discovered together at the place where Merkava was originally located. We were overjoyed by Faye's return, but it was short-lived. For some unknown reason, Faye was found in a state of suspended animation. He did not regain consciousness. The people of Shevat, and we ourselves feared a relapse of Faye's. No, id's power. Had no choice but to put Faye into carbonite freeze. Your Majesty, why do the people of Shevat fear Faye so much? Even if Garf and its power are comparable. It is not that we fear him. We fear the error that we ourselves committed, and now we are simply trying to put a lid on it. The error that yourselves committed. Shevat instigated our battle 500 years ago to gain our independence from Solaris. However, we became overcome with the lust for power. Fearing the war-torn people's will would no longer be with Shevat, we with the Nissan Mother, and that the people would assemble under Sophia. The Council of Elders of Shevat back then made a deal with Solaris. A deal? Yes. At the time, Solaris, or the Gazelle Ministry to be exact, were at odds with the woman who held the real power behind the scenes. Would that happen to have been Miang? Most probably it was. Fearing the increasing power of the masses assembling in Nissan, the Gazelle Ministry schemed to hand over to us their antagonist, Miang, the promised of a division of the rulership over the Earth's surface. But in exchange, we had to give them the rebel army that had assembled in Nissan, and also their patron Sophia. The leaders of Shevat accepted, and it was decided that Nissan would be the location of the final decisive battle with Solaris. Shevat did not participate in that battle. Thwarted by the awesome numbers of Solarian army, and with their path of retreat cut off, the Nissan rebel army ran out of options and was destroyed. Caught up in the middle of all this was Lacan, Bart's ancestor Roni, myself, and Krelian. You were also there. Yes. Surrounded on all sides, we were prepared to die. And then the rebel forces flagship appeared with Sophia on board. She sacrificed herself so to create a path for our retreat. Sophia's ship headed straight into the enemy's main ship on a suicide attack. We really got fucked out of a interesting story battle by the budget being cut. I feel like this game deserves a remake in the sense that let them finish it. Let Monolith Soft finish this. Tell the story they meant to have. Now that we got the technology for it, why not, right? Thanks to Sophia's sacrifice, we were able to survive. However, her death forever changed the fate of two men. Krelian, who followed her closely under her as a leader to the Nissan Sex militia, completely lost faith after calling out to a god that would not respond. "I will create God with my own hands," were the last words that he uttered before he disappeared. And Lacan, he resented himself for not having the power to do anything while she died in front of him, so he became in search of the legendary power. Legendary power. God's resting place, Mahanan, the source of the divine wisdom, Raziel, and the anima relics which were created by that very wisdom. Besides these, there is one more legend, and that is Zohar. Zohar? That has the same name as the Zohar modifier, the power reactor that Miang spoke of, saying it was the infinite energy source of the god Deuce. And that she claimed it is also the source of our ether powers and the driving force of all our gears. It would have to be It would have to be one and the same thing. It is a place that contains the ultimate source of this world's power. It's said that only he who has the correct destiny will be able to discover its location. Losing all faith in humanity, Lacan sought after this power. Lacan became Garf, and the world collapsed. This tragedy happened because of the people's lust for power. I must take part in the responsibility for not having been able to stop it. And now Faye, the one who has the same power as Garf, we wanted to seal up that dreadful power that arose from our own sinful deeds. So you take it out on Faye because you fucked up. Nice. Garf, the man once known as Lacan, sought after the power of Zohar, the one who has the same power as Garf, Faye. I had this premonition that Faye would too awaken and seek out that power, and that presentiment became reality. Where am I? Who am I? This is my memory? Doc. Bart. Rico. Billy. Wise man. Garf. Everyone. My memories. Ellie. Mother. Your mother was an asshole, Faye. Who are you? I'm surprised. That's pretty clever. You are... id? I misjudged you. I didn't expect you to fake personality would create a fourth persona. Fourth persona? You can't feel anything. You shut up inside your ego. The pressing facts and truths you won't face. You're afraid of them, so you desire to completely shut yourself off from the outside world. So you formed a fourth persona. A fourth Fae. The name... doesn't matter. He's the one on the stage. He's the one who's in control of your body. But it is a useless form of resistance. Come with me. Wait, what are you doing? He has the key I merely want to borrow. I've got to go somewhere. Are you coming too? This was when my computer fucked up, so I'm glad that it's just still kind of going. Make sure this keeps going. Come on, guys, eat up. You haven't been able to get this kind of food around here lately, have you? Well, this is only due to my business savvy. What's wrong, Lacan? You look kind of down. What's bothering you? Are you worried about something? It's nothing. I'm just thinking about the painting Sophia. I don't know why I agreed to do her portrait. Sophia? You mean your childhood friend who's now the Holy Mother of Nissan? She's not really a childhood friend. I just made her an acquaintance at the monastery near my home when I was a child. She went to the clinic there for convulsions. Ah, she was frail. So, what are you worried about painting her for? She does not wish herself to become a symbol of her sect. Actually, it seems she wasn't interested in having her portrait painted at first. But when she heard I would be the painter, she turned around and agreed. That's more what I don't understand. I see. Then she must like you. What are you talking about? That's how women are. Right, Krellian? Hey, Krell. Huh? What's up? You're not having any. It's ready to eat. Yeah. The Holy Mother of Nissan, huh? What are you out to offend divine providence or something, Lacan? Cut it out. It's not like that. What? You've got to lighten up a little. Sophia first showed me that books are the best way to calm the heart. And now I'm hooked on reading. Reading Rainbow, motherfuckers. I'm not trying to brag, but I've learned a lot of things I never knew before. Lately, I've been reading this. What is it? Something I borrowed from Melchior. It's about a form of molecular engineering, nanotechnology. I believe it's a book found in the ancient ruins of the Zeboim civilization. It's a copy of someone's research report. It's incomplete. I think there were even more wonderful things written in it, but we'll never know now. What's wrong? You don't look so good. Lately, you've seen melancholy almost every day. Has something happened? I don't know. I just can't paint right now. Sorry, but do you mind if we stop here for today? I see. Is it not a good to push yourself too hard? Why don't you rest up for a little while? I'll have Curlian take you. Even so, there was a same time when I did some pretty vicious things. I lashed out at random. Everyone around me feared me, even my friends. I lived a life surrounded by people who looked at me with fear in their eyes. But she was the only one who wasn't afraid of me. She would just smile. Peace of mind. She was the one who taught me that was... She was the one that taught me that was and how I could receive it. She taught me how to live as a human. What are you doing, Lacan? Oh, it's you, Krellian. I was thinking I'd stop painting the portrait. Why stop now? It's the circumstances. I shouldn't be painting her at a time like this. Eventually, she too must stand in the front lines, so... Is that really the problem? Lacan. Her smile. It's killing me. The more she smiles at me, the more I feel my very being become insignificant. Inside my heart, there's this empty existence. Other than painting, I have no worth. Yet, she continues to accept my presence. I feel like I'm getting smaller and smaller. I didn't have any of this feeling in the beginning. I just wanted to paint her 1 minute, one more second longer. I wanted to keep on painting forever, but suddenly I couldn't. As the picture neared completion, the empty part of me started to manifest itself in my brushstrokes. I was meant to be painting her as she really is, but this picture is my own self. My empty self had begun to appear within there. That's why I've got to stop now. Your own self? You're just running away. You can't bear it when she smiles at you. By painting her portrait, you notice the gap between your own inner emptiness and her inner abundance. And you cannot fill that gap. That's why you're quitting your painting. You are refusing her. Even so, you still can't bring yourself to leave her, can you? In spite of that, why is it that she continues to smile at you? You who can't accept her feelings. You who won't accept her feelings. Tell me why. If it was me who was receiving such feelings. Oh god, jealousy. It was all jealousy this whole time. Krellian, you bitch. You're neglecting yourself too much. Why aren't you kinder to yourself, mistress? Strange how Krellian was almost the voice of reason until he snapped. Is this really her true expression? Yeah, to people who don't know her that well, I guess. Her smile? I don't know. That smile in this picture is somehow different from the one she usually shows us. I realize Lacan's feelings are in there, but I don't think she has ever opened herself up and shown her inner self to others like this before. You've been painting such a beautiful expression of Sophia. I just can't see the reason why you would want to stop. Beautiful? Forget it. This picture. It's anything but beautiful. Lacan, you say you're empty. Then why do you come along with us? What we've been doing up till now are not just acts of mercy. It's a fight for freedom. Time and again, you've been through life-threatening situations with us. A man has nothing in his heart that couldn't do that kind of thing, right? Roni, you're giving me too much credit. As long as you do something to keep yourself occupied, you can ignore the hollowness inside. Oh, fuck. From the beginning, my very existence itself was an emptiness. It wouldn't matter if I were to die right now. You live, you die, that's all. Pessimistic as usual, Lacan. And now you're lying. Well, technically nihilistic, but eh. It is just that you're not good at expressing your own feelings. You're not empty. She knows that. That's why she shows only you her true smile. I don't deserve to see her true smile. She's the hope of the people, their support. There's so much more for her to do. Why would she open her heart to a mere artist like me? Bro! Hey, bro. What are you doing here? What's up? The Council of Elders of Shavat issued a decision. Tomorrow we will leave for Soylent. Soylent? That's in Solaris. Yeah, and Sophia will be coming with us. That's ridiculous. The refugees are still increasing. We can't afford to have Sophia leave Nissan. And going to Soylent? That's plain foolish. It's too dangerous. What are the elders thinking? No, it wasn't the council's wish. It was Sophia's will. It appeared that she expressed this desire herself. That can't be. What is she thinking? Originally, we talked about it just being us. Just us. Sophia! Sophia. Lacan, what are you doing? You keep back. I knew we couldn't leave Sophia in your care. I'll protect her, even if it costs me my life. Why don't you get some rest, Cal? You haven't slept since the day before yesterday, have you? You shouldn't do that to yourself. I'm fine. It's not a problem. Look, I'll watch over her. You go to sleep. What will you do if you also fall ill? Do not forget you are the head of the Sex military forces. Okay. I suppose you are all right. Ellie, I'm so sorry. It was my misjudgment that did this to you. I was terrified. It was like you could see right through me, your eyes, that look. That was me, that was being reflected back in your eyes. I was looking at myself and thus painting myself. Couldn't stand it, so that's why. Oh, Ellie. What in heavens did you find inside of me? When you wake up, I think I'll ask you that. On second thought, no. No, I don't want to burden you with my concerns. Besides, I wouldn't be able to ask you. One look into your eyes and I can't say a thing. I wouldn't even be able to tell you how I feel. You are the sweetest person. Ellie. You are someone who cannot bear to see others hurt by your own actions. So you hold on to everything and bear all the burden. If you get hurt in the end, you think that is fine. That's what I like about you. Stop. Don't say that. Become just another human. Everyone will. Humans aren't all that frail, you know. They don't need a symbol who is just appearances only. I believe that if you have the light in your heart, you can overcome any hardship. What I have been doing is simply showing people that such a light exists in the hearts for everyone. I'm just a woman. And to fulfill my womanhood, I am prepared to throw away anything, even this position. I'm just playing the role of Sophia, but I am still me. I haven't changed. A cowardly, selfish crybaby. I am still the same. Could you live a lie like that and still be happy? I don't want to do that. Oh, Lacan. I want to live more honestly with myself. To be able to tell the man that I love, that I do love him, and I don't care if I get hurt or rejected. You only have one life. I don't want to turn around later and regret not having done such things. Oh God. This jealousy is what caused all this shit. This whole time. Do you think I'll let you end it here? We're not their possessions. This will probably be a story-heavy episode. Sophia, what are you doing? I am ending this. You won't need to fight anymore. So, Krellian, please open your fist. And with your open hand, gently hold the people who will continue to live. Oh. God damn it, Krellian. It's one of those things where it's like he meant well, but he just got corrupted by his grief. God damn. Don't be foolish. We'll help you escape. So please stop. Thank you, Lacan. But, sorry. There's no other way. Ellie! People support each other to live. That's what brings us happiness. So share that happiness and please, Lacan, live! Garf also fucked up hard. Oh my God. So tragic. Ellie! We were sacrificed as pawns. In order to protect their own authority, Sophia was Is this the ideal world we've been searching for? What have we been doing? Heading towards Sophia's ideals? Is this our salvation? This isn't fair. Sophia was sacrificed for those bastards. Sophia said, if you just have faith in the path to what you hope for will open. But look at reality. God didn't answer our prayers. Is that because we didn't have faith? Even if we didn't have faith, Sophia did. Why did she have to be sacrificed? Is God dead? Is he just not there? Maybe God never even existed to begin with. Faith in God. Do not look for it on the outside, for it is something one must build from within oneself. I see. That's it. If God doesn't exist in our world, then I will create God with my own hands. Krellian. Sophia, please guide me. I will destroy all such false pretenses of love for you. We need to gather all our surviving comrades. We'll never beat them if we fight them individually. So let us create a country that can someday stand up against them. What are you going to do, Lacan? Ellie! If only you had power, you could have saved her. You want it, don't you? Unrivaled power. Don't you want to become the absolute being? The puppeteer. Fucking Miang. There. That's what I have sought after. It currently looks like the outside right now, because we're having a April winter storm. What the fuck, right? But wait. That's not what I want. No. This is my very desire. Live. So this is where Faye's being held? He deserves it. Let me pray that his weeping face as if it were an idol. As if I would. Yeah. What? What is this? This is terrible. No matter what. This is going too far. He's still alive. How could you possibly be? You're human too, aren't you? Darn. Faye. Oh, Faye. Crying? Huh? Midori, it's you. Don't scare me like that. Crying? Who's crying? You mean our friend Faye is crying? Angry. Hurt. He'll wake up soon. It's calling him. What do you mean? Whoa! What the? Stop. Stop it. Faye? Dan. Midori. Run. Hurry. Run away. Yikes. He broke through his carbonite encasing. Faye took his gear well-tell and went in search of Zohar. We followed Faye's trail. Eventually arrived at the location where Zohar had fallen to Earth. So very long ago. Nothing could have prepared us for what we were about to see there. Good to see Dan again. Ha! Wow, okay. Woo, member change. Okay, so we got Bart, Billy. Let's see. Let me think. You know what? I think I'm gonna go with these guys, actually. So you know what? We're okay there. Okay. Open menu? I can save, which means this is a great point to say this is Edgey Berserker signing off on Xenogears. Whew, until the next episode, I will see y'all later. Bye now.